Hey honeys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for giving me a chance. I hope that you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up and hopefully you'll subscribe. I will most likely not be doing all makeup videos. I have a lot to say about makeup right now, and I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, but something like earth-shattering just happened to me. I'm dramatic. Something kind of important happened that I thought you might could benefit from, like I just did. So what happened is I put my makeup on because I was like, you know what, I need to go do something about this. So I was about to go down to Walgreens and try to get me some kind of purple hair dye or something to fix the nonsense that I kind of have going on. And I thought, I'll put some makeup on. I have some dollar makeup from shopmissa.com, and I haven't tried all of it. I also have a few other things, and I thought, you know what, I'll give this stuff a try, see if I want to use any of this in a video, see how it wears, see if I can give any advice. So I'm going to shut up and just get to the point. This is shit for me. I have, I guess, dry skin. This was like, I feel like if I had just smeared Vaseline on my face, it might have even been less greasy than this stuff was. I literally had to I had a full face of makeup on. I put pants on, brushed my hair, everything, was about to walk out the door, and I thought, well, let me do a close-up in the mirror and just check this makeup look real quick. Oh my god. Oh, it was like everything I put on my face. I was like, oh my god, this makeup is crap. It looks like there's been an oil spill on my face and things were just sitting. They weren't sitting, they were sliding. All the things. Everything was just yucky looking and bleh looking and like. I tried setting powder, I tried moisturizer, I tried re-dabbing with spongy things, beauty blenders. So here's the thing, I know that according to beauty gurus that I watch, most of them do things like their face makeup first and then their eye makeup. I can't do that. Everything I put here ends up here. Not everything, but enough that when I wipe it off, I end up having to redo my face makeup. And so I learned, like, in high school to do my eyes first. That was a long time ago. So when this was, I don't know, $6 or $7 or $10. I really don't know. I got it on Amazon, so I can't really remember. Anyway, no. Never again, ever. Because I realized that's what the problem was. I thought it was the makeup because it was like dollar makeup. It wasn't. I used this $1 primer, Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. Essentially, I don't know. It looks like it has friggin' glitter in it. I was so afraid of this stuff. This stuff is great. Put it on with my fingers. I used this $1 foundation that I have sitting right here, so it'd be real easy to get to. And I'm not sure what happened. It slid between my legs. Oh, here it is. Okay. This right here. $1 for 0.7 ounces, which is almost as much as normally it's like 1 fluid ounce of foundation you get. So it's a little bit smaller, but just $1. And I put it on with a brush instead of the sponge, which made it blotchy. Brushes are supposed to make it streaky, but this didn't. This was actually it's iridescent unicorn handle brush, and it's like a flat top thing. So I'm not sure if that made a difference, because it was, denser and stiffer. Maybe that helped. I don't know. another mistake I think I made before is also doing what um, a lot of I see beauty gurus do, and that's put their concealer on after the foundation. That primer was so bad. I can't say if that was part of the problem either, but I did put this particular concealer on underneath the foundation. It's $1. It is AOA Studio Wonder Cover in porcelain. I'm always porcelain in pretty much anything. Um, this is thick. If I put it like everywhere, uh, it it mm, uh, uh, it dries so fast. Will not blend out no matter what I do. But I put it on right on top of the primer with. I was trying to be so prepared, and everything fell through my legs because they don't touch, and so everything just kind of fell through. Anyway, I used that brush. The brush. And I did pretty much all of this with the brush. I applied it with the little doe foot thing just right here. Not all over, but like just right here. That shit blended out almost all over this whole part of my face with this brush. And I just kind of tapped it around the edges, and it was great. Then I used this foundation with that brush. Honeys, I used this $1 setting powder. I thought maybe that was a problem. $1 from shopmissa.com. Translucent setting powder. It looks exactly like the Maybelline setting powder I'm using, but this is AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. It was pretty great. This girl can't bake. This girl bakes. This girl, it burns immediately, and it's just crispy and flaky and disgusting. Another thing that happened, so I used a fluffy brush, which I'm not supposed to use a brush for powder, but I just kept going like this very lightly all over my face. Splendiferous. That works great. And just so you know, also, this is $1 highlighter. It's a Halo highlighter from AOA Studio in the color Amore. It's kind of a pinkish color. This bitch didn't have a brush. I used my finger. Here, a little here. I mean, you can see it. I'm glowing. It's blinky. Look at this. This is real. Like, this is real life. I swear. If you want to watch me do it, let me know and I'll do it. But I'm telling you, this is what I used. I also used this $1 eyeshadow palette from Dollar Tree. $1. $1 from Dollar Tree. $1. And I used, I know it doesn't really matter and you don't really care. A couple of these shades here, I only had like 2 or 3 colors on. I put one of these darker purple colors in the darkest part of my crease. I used this darker blue color with a dense pencil looking kind of brush. This one right here, actually bigger than I would normally use. Couldn't find my smaller ones. All the way underneath my eyes and all the way on top. Didn't use liquid liner. Didn't wing anything. I took this $1 beautiful metallic lip from AOA Studio Wonder Metal liquid lipstick, and the color is so pretty. The color diamond. It's not, but that's the color. And then just for shits and giggles there towards the end, because I just am so attracted to blue. I'm not sure if you've noticed. I put this shit on top of it. So anyway, it's so pretty. I love these. I will never stop buying $1 metallic lip gloss from that place. I just will never stop ever. Now, I make my own, but I do like to compare them, which to compare it to something that costs $1, I figured if mine it has to be at least that good, right? So I'll do another video on those, but these were great. These are great. Look at this. These are just gigantic, and they were $1. $1. Uno. I'm shook, y'all. My makeup looked so crappy, and it was the primer. It was the primer, possibly the fact that I used a sponge instead of a brush. I know all of this sounds like I'm going straight to hell, you guys, but it made a huge difference. A humongous difference. The only bougie ass thing on my face is not even bougie ass. It just looks like it with just the mascara. I'm not sure if you could even tell. But it's, of course, Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, because this is like baby angels on my eyelashes. And, that's all I really did. Oh, I did use some blush. I used Pixie blush that I got in an Ipsy bag. And I've talked about that before, and I've included links for that in a previous video. But I didn't put very much of that. I just didn't feel like it. This highlighter, I'm loving it. I want all the colors. All of them. I want to do my, you guys, look. I prime my eyelids with the concealer that I use. I mean, I used the face primer a little bit, but I put some concealer on top of it. I did do that. But it's the dollar concealer with the dollar primer. You guys. And these are my lashes. I mean, they're not terrific, and they're obviously, I know they don't look fake. I've never worn false lashes. I'm scared, y'all. I got some, but I don't have any lash glue, and I'm just not in the market for that right now. I'm afraid to try those. I've just heard of them ripping people's lashes out, and then once you start wearing them, you have to keep wearing them because you really just don't want to go without them after that. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that primer makes a great big difference. Not the cost, but it's just apparently whatever works for you specifically, because I actually watched like 3 separate tutorials reviews on that baby skin primer, and people liked it, and it just made my makeup not attach to my face. It looked so bad. It was so bad that I wish I had gotten some video footage or at least a picture of how awful it was before. It looked like I'd been wearing my makeup for 37 hours in a rainstorm. It was horrible. So anyway, I did a lot of things I wasn't supposed to do, like, again, put my concealer on underneath my foundation, use a brush for my foundation, use a brush for my concealer, use a brush for the setting powder, and this girl did not bake at all. I tried to do that before. That was part of the problem. I have wrinkles that just appear out of thin air when I tried to press that stuff into my under eye area. But I'm not even sure what's really happened in the last 20 or 30 minutes since I put it on, but I'm about to go to Walgreens and get some stuff for my hair. See if we can fix this nonsensical shenanigans going on my head. I have this going on. I've got this going on underneath. That's pretty. That's because I tried to dye everything not this color. It was actually supposed to be blue, but all it did was turn the pink that was underneath purple, which was pretty, and then it didn't do anything anywhere else. So wish me luck with that. Advice is appreciated. For anything, let me know. how you feel about any of the things I said, if you've experienced things like this. Like, I felt wrong doing it, but it just looks so right, you know? So anyway, I hope this helped somebody, or at least gave somebody an idea of what they might do in the future when their makeup ends up looking like shit and they don't know why. It might just be the freaking primer you used, regardless of how much it cost. So anyway, just try doing your makeup different ways, and you might find that it looks much better doing it the wrong way. So anyway, love y'all. If you like this, thumbs it up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload. I'm trying to 4 to 5 times a week. At this moment, I think I have like maybe 10 subscribers, so I would love a whole bunch more of you guys. So, if you are already subscribed, and thank you so much. I love you. Let me know who you are. That way, maybe I will quit asking you in particular to subscribe to my channel. And love you guys the most. Mwah. Well, it's about an hour and a half later. I wanted to see how this makeup looked in the daylight, but it's mostly cloudy. How can it be so cloudy and bright at the same time? Reflections. Whew. But anyway, I'm outside, and everything looks really great. I have some really cool stuff for my hair. I might do a video about that. That would be really interesting. I've never actually dyed my own hair before, so that will be fun. And some 4 strange kids I've never seen before asked me to buy them some carrots. I don't even eat carrots. But anyway, they didn't have carrots at Walgreens, so I got them cookies. But I love this highlighter with my finger too. That's just, guys, I'm excited that I figured out how to stop my under eyes from creasing, and that's just not to put powder under there, really. Just dust it lightly with the brush. Anyway, I wanted to just touch back. Hello! I wanted to come back in the daylight and see if it looked better or worse, the same. And so far, so good. So I'll let you go to the next video. Mwah.